Yodel-hee-hoo. Can you do that?
Can you yodel?
Yeah.
Yodel.
Well, not yodel. Just do the yodel that I just did.
Yodel-hee-hoo.
Nah, you can't yodel.
That wasn't even a yodel what you did.
Yodel-hee-hoo.
I don't have that much commitment.
Where do I get that from? Is that from the Ricola?
Yeah.
Is that yodeling?
I don't know. No, I don't
Or is
think
it just yelling off a cliff?
Yeah.
Why do I think yelling off a cliff is yodeling, bro?
Anyway, welcome to Crash Dummies podcast episode 193. Make sure you guys subscribe. All right. Make sure you guys subscribe to. You know your brain just glitches.
I just want to know where it glitched to.
I don't know. It just
where
stopped working. But make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon.
Why did you go to just pure African right there?
The Patreon?
No, you said the Patreon.
The Patreon?
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon.
But subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to YouTube. We're dropping different content there.
Oh, by the way, my car is in the shop right now. So I've been getting a lot of Uber drivers. And for some reason, I keep getting African Uber drivers, bro. And they're the best Uber drivers because they don't want to talk, bro. They literally don't want to talk at all. They literally are silent. That one dude, he didn't want to talk so bad that he wanted me to put on my seatbelt. So instead of telling me to put on my seatbelt, he played a sound on his car that said, "Well, all passengers, please put on their seatbelts." like, bro, I'm right next to you. I can literally touch your shoulder, bro. Just tell me to put on my seatbelt.
I know, but Uber has like those preferences thing now too. Because I really did dislike the Uber driver that would try to talk to me. Because I know, like, especially if it's a longer ride, it's like I don't want to keep going back and forth. Because like in real life, especially if I'm tired, I'm not that interested.
Right.
I don't want to like fake, and that takes a lot of brain power, especially if I'm tired. To fake a conversation.
I think a lot of people are doing that. I recently got a facial. Just chill, y'all. Just chill.
I got one too.
Just chill. Let me explain myself before you say you got a facial too. We got like real facials. Like,
I don't think that makes it any better.
No.
We got skin done.
Skin done. There you go. Good shit. By Soulful Skin here in Milwaukee, by Kira. And on her option list, she had like the option for like not to talk.
Really?
Yeah. And I just thought like that was crazy. Like I think it's dope. Obviously some people probably want to get a facial without talking. It's crazy.
That sounds like an escort.
Yeah. No talking.
Can you tell an escort that? For all the people that purchase escorts in our there's a lot of people that purchase escorts.
You're like actually admitting, like making people admit that that's a crime. You know that, right?
No, not really.
Yes, it is.
No. Not escort. It's not prostitution.
That's a crime.
It's different.
No, but it's still a crime.
Yeah, escort. That's why it's called escorts. It's like I'm paying you to hang out with me, but sex is not the end goal of this. Prostitution is more of like the. But it is. Yeah, it is.
No, I know it is.
Loophole.
But I just think that it's more weird for me to say that. Like, if a dude said, "Hey, I'm about to go get this girl and hire her for sex," like, even though I think it's weird, it's all these women out here for free. But
I was saying
even though I think it's weird, I think it's even more weird to be like, "Oh, I'm about to just pay her to hang out with me."
Yeah, I get it, but it's just a workaround. But
I get it, to not go to jail. Yeah.
What I was saying, though, is that can you pay, for all like people that do that in the comments, can you pay them to not to say anything? Like, I'm saying, like, I don't want to have no discussion, just straight to it type of thing.
I feel like you would pay more. I feel like some people pay more to get them to like pretend to say something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them not saying nothing, they would love that. You know what I'm saying? Might lower the price a little bit. I ain't gotta act like I'm your girlfriend this time.
I don't have to conversate with you.
Yeah. You know, some dudes be laid up with the prostitute. Like, hey, how was your day? How many clients you had today? I'm number 7. God damn.
Does that change anything for somebody that know they're number 7 of the day?
No, I think
they're like 100 for the week.
I think that turned them on now because they already know what they investing in real quick. Also, I gotta stay off Twitter.
Why?
Okay, so obviously the elephant in the room is Kanye right now.
Is that even an elephant?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't I don't understand. I don't understand that, man. Like, obviously, there's something mentally wrong with him.
Oh, for sure.
And obviously, he knows like America has reached like we're at a weird point right now that if you have your fan base, you have your fan base, and like where back then it just like you would disappear into an abyss. I think Jonathan Majors the only one that got successfully canceled. Like I don't know how.
I think he's back now.
No, he's back now.
Yeah.
But he the only person that had to go away for a little bit. And he like the only one that probably didn't really do as much as the other people did.
I think this Kanye rant though is gonna put him away a little bit for what his end goal is, which is the consumer of people listening to us. I think because you can offend people, but then when you start offending everybody, it's different. Yeah, like the when he said Virgil or fuck Virgil.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think that kind of messes with the people that were your core audience.
Yeah.
Those people that were never gonna leave you. That was like an inside, like you're bombing all these countries, and then you just bombed your own country by saying fuck Virgil. Like you just offended your own fans, the people that was never gonna leave you. Now they like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're basically saying fuck everybody that's broke. Yeah. Like them the main people that support you. Who do you think consumes your stuff?
The Hitler
big head bastard.
The Hitler stuff is weird.
The Hitler stuff is weird, bro. Saying that he can't get canceled, saying that he, he had a claiming that he was gonna make a shirt with a swastika on it. Like, dude is weird, and I feel like when he says stuff like that, no matter what he thinks and like no matter what people think, there are people dumb enough to like act upon that. Yeah. Like there's like obviously there's just a thing where there were some neo-Nazis out.
In Cincinnati or in Ohio somewhere, I think.
Yeah, in Ohio, and like a bunch of black people pulled up on him. And this is like the audio that was played. So a bunch of black people pulled up on those people and basically like start snatching their fags, taking it and burning it right in front of them. Like people might gonna pull up if you near a black community. It's a reason why those communities be like deep ducked off in the States. But then listen to this.
Burn that bitch up. Burn that bitch up, man. Burn that bitch burn. Let that bitch burn. I'm out.
This is my favorite part.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck y'all flag. Hitler been dead. Y'all living in the 40s.
In the 40s is crazy.
It's crazy. Oh boy.
Oh man,
that old ass shit, man. That's what's so crazy to me. It's like, damn, y'all would think y'all would come up with something new. Yeah. Y'all boys talking about some shit that wasn't even done over here. Like y'all crazy as hell, bro.
Did you hear Kendrick Perkins what he said that on ESPN about Nicki Minaj?
I saw a quote of it. I never actually heard it come out of his mouth, so I thought it was like some type of trolling or meme or something.
All right.
Right now is the first round exit. Okay, listen. I was looking for the Warriors. I'm thinking that they're gonna go out there and go get a Beyonce or Taylor Swift. They end up getting a Nicki Minaj, and that's okay.
Whoa, you about to?
That's just.
Hey, listen.
But that's not.
Whoa.
But that's not. But that's.
The Barbie's gonna get you, boy. The Barbz.
So they were talking about Warriors getting Jimmy Butler, right? And he equated that to the Warriors getting a Nicki Minaj, which I still don't get. Like,
a damn good player. It's a Hall of Famer. The greatest woman rapper of all time. Who are the other two? Beyonce and Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
So you got everybody.
And whole different genres, too.
That literally might be like, if you put a Mount Rushmore of women in music today for this current generation, like those three are going to be on the Mount Rushmore.
So I didn't get it.
You didn't want George Washington, so now you just stuck with Abraham Lincoln. What the fuck are you talking about?
So I hate when people equate stuff like that, because I don't, obviously, especially her being a woman, right? And I feel like, especially in rap, it's always about pitting women against each other, stuff like that. So even in that sense, even if it was just pinning them against each other, the line still didn't make sense.
Well, the nigga said it without stuttering. Yeah. Like, come on now. Like, this shit was written down, said in front of a mirror, a big ass mirror, might add, ogre looking motherfucker. But it just like, that shit weird to me. It's just like, you get online, like, there's a couple, I won't name them, but there's a couple people that's like been interviewing and saying shit about other people that are celebrities that are in their same realm. It's just like, bruh, and you don't have to. Like when people was reporting on the Travis Hunter thing and saying negative things about that, it's like, bro, you don't gotta say this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to diss Nicki Minaj. You literally could just keep it basketball.
Yeah.
You literally could be like, the Jimmy Butler trade is not what I thought it could be. It's not equal to the Kevin Durant trade, and this is why. And nobody would have blinked an eye.
Or even just name somebody way more irrelevant. You could have named somebody like I don't want to throw shade at any like artist or anything, but just somebody that's not a super famous artist.
He could have been like he could have been like super comedic. He'd have been like, I thought the Warriors was going to go out and get Drake or Kendrick, but they got my 23-year-old cousin that's rapping in the basement.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And like relate it back to you or something. Like, you don't diss Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj is more famous than you. You know what I'm saying? Then now people are start looking at you like that. Like,
I know, especially when you had a career where people can kind of laugh at too.
I don't even know if Kendrick up there with Safari. Like, if you want to keep it, like, it's pretty even.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, Safari got more viral moments than Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah.
I feel like. When Kendrick Perkins setting the screen the wrong way, or Safari wearing the Gatorade.
I saw a video of a woman proposing to a man, and I saw people in the comments. It was kind of like a war in the comments where it's like, why are you guys why are you guys mad about something that's like that was a tradition that people don't have to follow? Like, people don't have to follow the same traditions and stuff like that.
Right.
Which I get, but it's still, I think the optics is just one of those traditions where the optics just look funny. You know?
No, fuck that. Get your ass up off that knee, girl. That shit just don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's one tradition that I'm not willing to pull on. Now, if y'all sitting side by side and she like, I really want to get married, like, can we get married and stuff? And like, that's how it's discussed in an untraditional way, but for a woman to drop down to her knee.
Yeah. I come from the point of like,
So who doing the bending?
I come from the point where it's like, it looks weird to me, but that is a norm of, but I think it's more of a norm of the world though. Like, most people, it's mostly is the man proposing to the woman.
I mean, also, these are just jokes. Those two people, they probably still together.
Yeah.
Like, anytime you see weird ass couples like that do shit, like, you'll see like
outside the box,
a 74-year-old, and then he just suddenly start dating a 47-year-old. Like, they gonna last way longer than these two 75-year-olds that's hooking up at the
so not
that's sitting next to each other at Culver's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, every time people try to make these like perfect couples, everybody got to look alike or this and that, like that. But like, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. People be talking about looking at Bobby and Whitney talking about some black love. And shit. What are you talking about? They're on drugs.
So not the 70-year-old. You said the 74-year-old and not the 24-year-old though.
No. Oh, you trying to diss my boy? Hey, he was at we talking about Bill Belichick.
Yeah. The NFL Honors Award, I think.
Yeah. He had on all 8 of his Super Bowl rings.
Fly.
Yeah.
Fly.
And if you times that by 3, 8 times 3 is 24, and that's how old his girlfriend is.
I think it's strange because it's like, we know why she's there.
Yeah.
Like, let's just call a spade a spade. Because he's not like, Bill Belichick is 74. Not only is he old.
Yes.
Not only is he old.
You know, it's like shaking the magic 8 ball. Will Bill get erect today? Like, he's not hard every day. You know this.
But Bill Belichick definitely has to be like, he's top 5 ugliest coaches.
Whoa.
That's an ugly dude, but it's okay though.
Yeah. But the thing about it is like, it is what it is, but it ain't what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
like, you obviously want to leave something like that alone, but like, you know that she could love him, but she's definitely would she date that same person if he was some old dude that worked third shift at Culver's? You know what I mean? He handed out the ice cream. And they'd be like, that's Bill. Would you date Bill then? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, obviously, but in Bill's case, it's like, that's who I am.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I've always been Bill Belichick. I got millions and stuff. But the shit weird though.
I think it's just a contrast of who Bill Belichick is, right?
Yeah.
Because when we think about him as like the Patriots coach, is like that stern, hard coach, no bullshit.
Yep.
We don't want that funny shit around me. And it seems a little like a circus, you know?
Yeah.
Because the age difference is crazy. I mean, his kids are in their 40s, probably. Some of his kids.
Yeah.
So his kids are even double.
His
like
son's coached with him 10 years ago.
So even if his kids dated that 24-year-old, it's just like different.
The thing about it, at some point, Bill found her on social media, right?
Yeah.
So anybody that's ever been attracted to anybody on the internet, the first thing you do is go through their profile pictures. So I imagine Bill Belichick on her Facebook, and he's scrolling through her profile pictures. Probably 3 swipes. Only 3 swipes to the right where he found out, like, damn, nice prom picture. Like, that don't bother you? Like, if I can
That is
swipe,
true.
as a 30, if I can swipe and find your prom pictures in 3 photos, like, oh shit. Then you swipe 5 more times. Oh shit, there's 8th grade promotion. The fuck?
What are your Super Bowl predictions? Because obviously we're shooting this first half before the Super Bowl, and we're gonna take a break and watch the Super Bowl, then come back and shoot again.
Okay. This is my Super Bowl prediction. Okay, so a 3-peat. The NFL just bought the rights for 3-peat from Pat Riley, because when Pat Riley 3-peated with the Lakers, I think he coined all the 3-peat phrases. Like, he literally just bought them all, and it's been amazing for him because people have to pay him to use 3-peat.
Yeah.
So the NFL just bought the rights to that. NFL or the Chiefs, one or the other. Blah blah. You still got Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I'm all like, I understand these are entertainment networks now.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I look at them. I'm not saying sports is rigged. I'm saying it's entertainment. That's all I gotta say. And then you got Kendrick Lamar with the Super Bowl. This has potentially to be the biggest day in NFL history today, because we're filming on a Sunday right now. Like, I think it's going to be like you got Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yeah.
Whatever he say about Drake is going to go viral.
Yeah.
Whatever he don't say about Drake is going to go viral. Plus his performance going viral. So that's the biggest halftime show since I don't know when, maybe Beyonce. And then you got Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift during the game. You got the Patrick Mahomes aspect, best player in the NFL. And then you got the Eagles, like, kind of like, people don't like the Philadelphia fan base, so you kind of got like the evil, like, you got the, the black quarterback, so the white hit guy's got somebody to hate. He
Patrick
looks
Mahomes
like
is white too.
Huh? Patrick Mahomes what?
He white. I mean, he's black too.
Yeah, there you go. He said it right. He both though.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you got the hate, like,
Yeah.
he's a running back. Like, everybody hate the Philly fan base. Like, it's like the perfect thing, like, going on for Chiefs to 3-peat.
Yeah.
Great halftime show.
It's funny because we'll get this reaction, we'll get our results of our predictions within the same episode.
I could like, if y'all, we just being like very honest with y'all. So like, if we wrong, please leave me the fuck alone. Like, because like, I could literally just wait. We could just film tomorrow, and I could be like, I predict Patrick Mahomes will throw a pass to Watson for the game winner.
So the Kendrick Lamar performance was leaked.
You heard it. I didn't get to hear it.
Yeah,
they did a really good NFL. This is why I'm scared of NFL. Like, they got that much power. Usually, if something is leaked, like if somebody got like a sex tape leaked, even if they do a good job of scrubbing it from the internet, there's still accounts that have it. I have not seen that shit.
Yeah, so I heard it. It definitely is it. Like 100%. I'm like, and it'd be too hard for them to like rechange everything. Knowing Kendrick, he might change some things. So I remember earlier episodes, I did say that they weren't going to perform not like us in the way that I thought it was just gonna be
wrong.
Like dun 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 dun. So, but this is, I think, the parts I like probably forgot. I forgot the A minor part was a double entendre.
Yeah.
Right. But when it was coming to say pedophile, he didn't say pedophile.
Nobody's gonna say pedophile. You can't even say pedophile on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so we have to say like PDF file and shit.
Yeah, we might get flagged for this shit right now. You should write this down.
No,
really.
they don't do it this
way.
No,
they just do. We just got one knocked off. YouTube think they slick, man.
But yeah. So the performance got leaked, and you can tell it is because you can hear like that's what he's hearing in his earpiece, because you can hear the metronome kind of going dun, 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 and you can hear 1, 2, 3 between like the song transitions. So definitely is it. I'm just interested to see how much of an impact this has. Like how far this I didn't know Not Like Us came out in May. And we're still talking about this shit.
That's because.
Do you think this is like the final like hoorah of like this whole beef saga?
No, I think it's just the beginning.
Oh man.
I honestly think that, obviously, I think Not Like Us was, everybody thinks like the euphoria, the push-ups, all that was just like, kind of like testing everything out.
Yeah.
Now we got everybody is kind of like set in their way without the crowd. I think it's like even now because I think Kendrick had a lot of momentum because a lot of people didn't listen to Kendrick and they were so shocked at how good of an artist he was. So it was just like it was that aspect. It was Drake's been around for a long time, like dropping an album. So it was like people kind of tired of him. But now we really about to see like two good artists, like kind of like there's nothing worse that can happen to Drake. Like, I don't think like unless Kendrick introduces a new disc with new information at the Super Bowl, I think it's just gonna go and pass. And it's whatever Kendrick puts out after this and whatever Drake puts out after this.
Yeah, Drake has the album with Party.
Party, yeah. I mean, from first looks, it's just like that's what I always wanted Drake to get back to doing is doing the melodies. That's always been my advice for him to like get back even in the beef. Is just like make banger songs and then sneak beef lyrics in there. And stuff
but I think
like
even
that.
when he makes bangers now, it won't get the same push because obviously the lawsuit with UMG and stuff like that. Like we keep saying, like me and you had this conversation. Like if it wasn't circadian rhythm and like No Face, that stuff. Yeah. If it had the right push, the videos and everything, those would have been like hits. Yeah. Those two songs, is No Face, right? Yeah. No Face, and then Circadian Rhythm. Those songs are fire.
Yeah, there's another song in there too.
It's Up or something with Young Thug. Yeah. Those songs are fire. So it's like it depends. It's like, does he feel like he needs to put out?
But that could have been part of the beef though. That could have been part of the beef of him not wanting to release it because it could have been like something he was dealing with. You never know what's going on behind the scenes and how somebody moves. Because you think like everything to me with the Drake thing, it's just like he was in a much weirder spot because everybody was attacking him at the same time. Yeah. So he was like but it was someone just as great as him attacking him too. So it's just like if me and you about to fight, right? And then there's 5 9-year-olds also punching you. You're like, watch out. But at some point, you got to acknowledge those 9-year-olds and me and you, and I just hit you in your face. And you're like, damn, I don't know if you would have got that clean of a shot on for me if this 9-year-old wasn't biting my leg. You know what I'm saying? So like him fighting all these other people. So now I want to see where the focus is at because if he still comes out and just tries to like diss everybody and thin himself out, then it's gonna be the same thing again. Like you got to be careful, man.
I saw Khaled. He also had some beef. Well, I don't know if it's beef, but Khaled said he had 2 Drake albums, and Drake commented, "Must be Drake Bell that you're talking about." Yeah, and then he deleted the promo. Yeah, I get it. I feel Drake on that though. Yeah, like I don't want people to be. Now that the dust has kind of settled in a sense, I don't want y'all to start being outspoken about me now. Like
fuck everybody. Yeah. Fuck everybody. And also, because it's the same, like if Drake never wanted to talk to me, I get it, bro. Because at some point I said Kendrick was spanking ass. And he was. Yeah. So like if Drake wants to like not be friends with anybody that ever showed favor to the other side, I would be the same exact way. I wouldn't even care if you kept it neutral. If I seen your fucking toe tap one time, then not like that one toe tap, I don't fuck with you. Yeah. And if you dance to the whole song, I gotta kill you.
I think the neutral thing. I think the neutral thing is not as bad. I think it's the people that might have like. I think the neutral thing he might even be mad at too. Like I said, like because there are some people that didn't say anything at all. It's just like, and with Khaled is a producer, so he has multiple people on the album. If I'm Drake, it's just like, bro, I'm not trying to be on the same album as all these people that they were just singing the song at the Grammys.
Yeah, but right, that too. Yeah. And when I thought the dope thing about TDE is that they stayed present on the internet. Yeah. And they made it's almost like they policed the internet. You got Glasses Malone, DJ Head, SZA was on the internet, Dot, what's a TD Punch was on the internet. All these people on the internet, and it's like they policing the internet. And Drake didn't have nobody doing that for him. So it's just like all these people.
Academics.
Yeah, Academics. Academics was fighting for his life on there. And then he ended up being a weirdo, doing some weird shit.
Yeah, he had his own problems too.
Yeah. So it's just like, you got all these people, and then like if I look at DJ Khaled, I'd be like, I've never heard a Kendrick Lamar DJ Khaled song.
Yeah, I think there's one. I'm
but
not sure.
How many Drake songs do DJ Khaled got?
A lot, yeah.
A lot. Yeah. And how many bangers I gave? You couldn't come on the internet and just say something, repost one of my songs or some shit.
Yeah. Khaled's always been like the person that plays in the middle too.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, because he collaborates with so many people. It's like he can't make any enemies.
But that's the thing about it. And at some point, it was almost like you got a reward for dissing Drake, because a lot of people that like diss Drake got like, I mean, it was popular to do it at the time. Like their album sales went up. People was dropping albums, dissing Drake, and then hiding the diss. I think ASAP did that. Like ASAP hid the diss and then dropped the album, and people had to go view the album for the diss. Like people was getting views off that shit.
Yeah. So I saw this video with these older ladies seeing their friends run full speed, and it was like the thing. It was like, oh, when you haven't seen your friends run full speed in like 20 years, do you think that's like a prerequisite to being friends? Is seeing? Can your friendship depend on seeing your friends running form? Can you be friends with somebody with an ugly running form and can't run full speed? Like, well,
I think mine is I can't talk shit and hooping and be like, me and my buddy about to bust y'all ass. Yeah. If I can't do that with you, like our friendship level go down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't fuck with you when I'm talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at any point in time, like, you know how many some of the shit I talk, you know how many games of 2-on-2 me and Mike won in basketball? Because I'm just like, bro, y'all ass as hell. Like, you ever been in like a 5-on-5 game and some dudes getting off on some other people and they talking shit? You're just like, no, y'all two come play us two. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy, like, this my boy, and you're just like, but like, if
we're a good 2-on-2 basketball pair. Because I think we know our role. There was one time we were going to the gym. We were going, I think it was during COVID, like before COVID. And we would go there every Monday and Friday to hoop. And we were like in there actually getting shots up.
Yeah. Every athlete, I feel like if you're a college athlete, and like no matter what you did in college, because you just know how to work at something and get good. If you do another sport for a long time every day, you're naturally just going to get good at it. So I feel like as a college football player, I'm able to walk into a basketball gym and put up 300 shots a day. So now it gets to a point like I'm frustrated that I missed a three.
Yeah, and I think it got to a point too where we both play our roles well. Like I don't really care about scoring. I told you, like sometimes you'd be like, Mike, just score, like because I will literally be at the rim like this, and I'll pass the ball.
The thing that only bothers me, because sometimes you take a minute to get going. I don't, and I know I start fast, and I hate when people pay attention to me more. Because I'm a good basketball player one-on-one. I'm not good being double teamed. Like I'm not that good. Like you should not be double teaming me, nigga. Like I will bust his ass, but if you keep reaching and helping, like bro, I ain't got it like that. Like say your ass. That's how I be like, come on, Mike, shoot. Go on, go to the right. I be forcing this dude. I'm like, shoot that bitch.
I really be trying to play like LeBron and shit. Like,
bro,
14 rebounds, 14 assists, 2 points.
Man, I be trying to put that bitch in a bucket. Letting they know I'm here. I feel like that's like the ultimate sign of respect. Like, damn, he dropped the first 6. Like, not saying I can go to it. You know, people be, on here like, y'all can't hoop. Like, if you a college D1 hooper and you telling me I can't hoop, then so be it. Then nigga, like, guess what you can't do? You can't podcast, bitch. How about that? This D1 podcaster, you can't podcast. That's my new thing. Anytime somebody talks shit about me, start a podcast so I can do the same shit to you. Until then, shut up. Okay, so I saw on Twitter this girl said, I never want my nigga to think I don't get niggas. Baby, they be on me so bad, you better stay on your toes with me, boo. 3 exclamation points, by the way. 15,000 likes. 4.9 thousand retweets. Okay. Somebody responded, said, hence why you're single and will continue to be for the foreseeable future. She said, I'm not single. Next. Why are you tweeting like this if you're not single? That's why I say my whole thing is saying that is, you know how many people give advice and like put something out on the internet that they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many times I've seen my cousins who are girls, I got a lot of girl cousins, obviously a lot of sisters. You know, I seen them put on stuff and then see behind the scenes. So I'll put something on the internet and then I'll see behind the scenes. Just like, girl, if you ever see that man doing something in his phone, just leave. And then, I'm looking at my cousin and just like, ain't you with the dude that cheated on you 3 times? Are you saying that's because don't nobody know your story?
Yeah.
So you're able to perceive your way. That's why I say, don't listen to nobody that's on the internet because they go run home. They claim they do this and do that, and they go run home to their man after they just made you a strong, independent woman and made you leave your boyfriend because you listening to them. Don't listen to them. Yeah. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, let's get to some listener callers. This episode is presented to you by Underdog. Turn your takes into cash with Underdog by picking higher or lower on your favorite player stats. Make sure to support this show by hitting the link in the description and downloading Underdog. Sign up and deposit now using the promo code Dummies to get up to $1,000 of bonus cash and a free pick.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast. I'm Michael and this is Patrick.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
Good. All right, what's the... You all right?
Oh
You sound like
God.
you falling down some
Kids,
stairs.
now they're banging. No, my kids are banging on the door.
Why are you running away from your kids?
God.
I guess, all right, I'll make this quick then.
That's what he usually do.
Oh.
Especially when you hear kids knocking. All right. What's the weirdest thing you discovered about your partner after y'all started dating?
Okay, so every time we would have sex, he started asking me who was the biggest dick that I ever had. And he's like, no, but tell me the truth. And so I said, okay. And I told her the truth. And it wasn't him. And then he would be mad at me afterwards. So then we would do it again. And he's like, all right, tell me the biggest dick you ever had. And I lied. I said, it's you. And then he would be mad at me because I lied.
Wait, why would he ask that again? It's not like his shit grew or something.
He talking about nah. He talking about nah. This one feel different. What you think? Was he top 5 at least?
Like maybe, yeah. He was top 5.
He barely made top 5. You had to think about it.
He did barely make top 5. But then we're not together anymore. We just broke up. Okay. But guess what I'm with now? Number 1. And he sent me to the hospital.
Hey. He sent you to the hospital?
No, that's a valid crash
I had
out
to go
from
to the hospital.
Nah, he not.
The first time.
That's not good. You know that, right? That nigga. Do you?
Because it was so big. And
no, was it any foreplay? Like, what you mean? You what?
Wait, hold on. But which part?
No, wait. You said you cheated.
Number 1 and number 5.
You cheated on number 5 with number 1?
Yeah, because he was cheating on me. So I said, well, I got to think about number 1 all the time, so I might as well do it. And then I went to the hospital. And he's like, why are you bleeding so bad? And so I just said I had hemorrhoids because it was so big. I don't know what happened. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I should have just probably not.
Yeah, you probably.
With the rest
is
of it.
Batman there beating the shit out of you currently? What?
Okay. Oh.
What? Wait.
So he was valid to be mad then because.
No, he asked me this at the beginning. We were together for like a really long time.
Okay, so he was already at the bottom of the list before number 1 came in the picture.
Yeah, but
still,
number 1 was number 1 like before I met him.
So he don't know this. So at some point, his girlfriend was bleeding because the guy she had sex with dick was so big.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I was in the hospital.
Wicked.
It's gonna sound like sizzling fajitas. Where you going?
What the fuck? Oh man.
That fajitas? No, that's just her going to her new home. Now you need to go get baptized.
All right, go get your kids. All right, I'm going.
Bye guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Which number is responsible for the kid?
What? Number 5? What are you talking about?
Wait, you got kids?
I have 4 kids.
Who's the daddy? Number 5 is their daddy?
Yeah, 3 of them.
My child.
But why would you ask me that question?
That's crazy.
And number one's dad's not even on the list.
Number one.
It's not even on the
Oh
list.
wait, my first child's.
Oh,
Dad's
oh,
not
damn,
even
he's
on
not
the
even
list.
on
Yeah,
the list.
yeah,
So
okay,
his
okay,
dick
okay.
real lit.
All right, you have a good one. Oh man, that was a lot. Pause.
I can't breathe, bro.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Man, his shit can't be that big, bro. I don't care.
I think the thing about it is that it's a weird question to ask, right? For a guy to ask. And it also doesn't really matter.
What does that matter? Like you're with her right now.
Yo,
Yo, welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast.
what up, Mike?
What up? What up?
Who we got in there today? We got Pat, we got Paige, we got Jene, Key. Who?
Just me and Pat today. I got a question for you. What's the weirdest thing you discovered about your partner after y'all started dating?
She was a freak, and after we started dating, she was always trying to get into my cheeks, like whether it was with her tongue or whether it was with a strap on.
Wait.
But I couldn't
when
do
you
it.
say like, what do you mean? Like, it's like she was just persistent in doing
Like,
that?
Yeah, super persistent. And I folded one night, and when she was giving me head, I let her stick her tongue down there, and then ever since then it was always, oh, let's go bigger. Let's get a strap on. Let me do this to you. Let me do that to you. That I could not do. I had to put my foot down somewhere. But it was just like, not every day, but every time we had sex, she was always trying to stick something down there. And a couple times I had to like push her fucking hand away from me, or just straight up tell her like, chill out. We're not doing that. Like,
there's really dudes out here getting pegged like that? I didn't know that. I feel like this podcast has really opened my eyes to like.
That boy was trembling. That boy trembling talking about it.
There's definitely people out there that do that shit, and I was definitely trembling when it was happening, and it does make me feel a little weird to even talk about it. But
Yo, you still with her?
I didn't let it happen. So. What's up?
You still with her?
No, definitely no. That was.
If you say I didn't let it happen one more time, I don't believe you.
That's fair. I get why you would think that. But no, I'm not with her anymore. She was crazy as hell. That was just the iceberg of it. She was way more crazy than that. She had hella other issues that I kind of looked past for a minute. I was looking past the bullshit for the freakiness for a minute. There,
got too freaky.
But after a while, there was a couple things that happened where she was a bug out, and eventually I just had to cut ties with her. But she was the type of girl to like. One time I tried to leave her and she threatened to harm herself and shit like that. So I stuck around for that reason. And then that shit happened like another time. And she used to just get on these weird tantrums where she would think I was talking to my ex-girlfriend at the time. So on more than one occasion, she called my ex-girlfriend just bugging out on her like, yeah, I know he still loves you. You guys are still talking, even though we haven't had it talking forever. She was batshit crazy.
Well, glad that.
But the butthole stuff was just part of it.
Yeah, I'm glad
yeah.
you got out of there.
I think that's the question you might need to explore before you move on further with a girl next time.
What, I should ask her if she wants to do butt stuff? Like,
I mean,
before
just
we do
like
stuff,
actually what she's into. Just like get to know. I feel like you should know these things before.
No, you definitely should know.
Like it comes up in some type of conversation.
Pegging is like
so
I mean, because you're not the
like
first. You're not the first guy she pegged or tried to peg. So
definitely,
it's like
definitely not. But I also feel like
how you know
bitches know like that's a little too. Part of my French. I know you don't like to call the B words. The women. I feel like that's something women keep to themselves.
Crazy. The women
my fault.
Nah, you might still say a B word. The women is crazy, bro.
The females, I feel like that's something females keep to themselves because they think that can be a little too crazy or like scare somebody off if they're not that into them. It's type shit. Yeah. So that's why I think it didn't come up before we started dating until after.
I think that's what that would have been the time that I was done. Like when she like offered to peg me, and then I just be like, oh, you really like this? Yeah. You're never gonna. This is your peak sex, and I don't want to hold you back from getting
exactly.
Go find that in somebody
you're totally
else.
Right.
Because there will be resentment, and there will be like her just exploring to go find what she actually wants.
Now I gotta worry about Now I
Finding
gotta
out you
work.
getting cheated on by your girl because she's out there pegging.
Correct.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
see, I gotta worry about
You're
dudes like you
totally
taking
right.
my girl.
All right, bro. You have a good one.
Y'all stay up. Have a
All
good
right.
one. Keep the
Yeah.
good shit coming. Love y'all. Peace.
All right,
Yeah,
peace.
man. Sit tight.
Nah, sitting tight is crazy.
Yo,
Yo,
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Welcome to Crash Dummies podcast.
What's up, bro? Appreciate y'all having me back on.
Back on. You been on the pod before?
Yeah, I was the dude who ran from rehab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do recognize the voice.
Everything going good?
Hell yeah, bro. I got a job. I've been getting money, bro. Got my own apartment, man. I've been doing good.
That's
Good shit,
good,
real
man.
shit, good shit, good
Proud
shit.
of you. We love progress on this show.
Hey, appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Even if you used to be a crackhead, we don't care. Bro.
All right.
Hell no, bro.
What's the weirdest thing you discovered about your partner after y'all started dating?
Bro, that she was a fucking slut, bro. Shit fucks me up, bro. Still to this day.
Was she a slut while y'all were dating?
Yeah, but like not towards me though. That's the worst part. Like the other dudes, bro.
No, that's
Like,
crazy.
Can I give y'all an example?
Yeah, go ahead.
ahead.
All right, bro. So one day, like I'm not gonna say no names or anything, bro. But like one day, everything was cool, and she just tells me like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Dallas for the weekend and hang with my like homegirl." And so I was like, "All right, bet." And she was like staying in this trailer or something, bro. And she had like dogs in there, and she like for some reason she wasn't texting me back like all day. And so like me just trying to be a good boyfriend and shit, I headed over to her trailer to let the dogs out. And then I went in there, bro, and as soon as I did, like I realized like somebody had already like gotten the dogs. And then I looked behind like this little wood wall thing, and she was back there with another dude, bro. And I fucking like lost it. Like I pulled back up with the strap and everything.
What was it? How did you see him? Through a window?
No, like they had a door closed, but like above the door there was like a little opening, and I was like tall enough to look over it. And so I was looking over, and she was like talking shit, but like the dude was sitting there not saying shit. So like I couldn't really be mad at him because like he might not have known, you know what I'm saying?
What were they doing when you saw them?
They were like in bed, bro.
Oh.
Like
oh.
having sex?
Not like in the moment, but that's what she was saying. Like she was saying that he was hitting it and shit.
Oh, damn. What position do you think they was in the longest?
Bro, that's crazy as fuck. Don't even be asking me shit like that. I don't want to think about it.
Just your guess, what was her go-to position?
Wait, mine or hers? Or
Yeah, what was yours and hers?
That's a weird question.
bro, that's even that. Like, bro, come on, Pat. Pause. Hey, pause in the chat.
So, okay,
for Pat.
but
Usually, I'm just saying, usually when they got a side dude, it's usually doggy, bro. Just give you the heads up for visual preference. In case you never
That's
thought
even
about
worse,
it.
bro.
There was probably in
putting
doggy.
So you said that she would do slutty stuff for other people. Like was she doing other stuff for other guys that she wasn't doing for you? Like was she just freakier with other guys?
Bro. Yes, and then whenever we would get into arguments and shit, she would bring it up.
Whoa, what was she saying?
Wait, did you get back with her after that?
I wasn't, but like, just I would hang out with her to like smoke and shit, but it wasn't nothing like crazy. Like we weren't together or
Yeah,
nothing.
you was still in love. All right, so what would she say when y'all got in arguments?
She would just be like, "Yeah, that's why this dude's hitting me up, and he's about to fly me out here, and you already know what we're gonna be doing." Like she would tell me that she would be giving other dudes head and shit, but she wouldn't be giving me no head, bro.
That's crazy.
Nah,
That's so crazy.
That's actually crazy. Well, this is before or after rehab?
It was after. This was like a year and a half ago.
Wow.
Oh, damn, she was doing this to the new and improved you. That's
what
crazy.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You came all that way just to deal with her, bro. Yeah,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You done with her though, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
When the
She
last
still
time?
be calling me and
When the
shit.
last time you saw her?
Like over a year ago, I bought some bud from her, but like she still be calling me and shit. But like I just like hang up on her on some bullshit and kind of treat her like shit now.
All right.
Good on you, brother.
Well, glad things are going a little bit better for you,
Good
bro.
on
You have a good one.
Hey, you know what the score is now, bro? Since you did all that?
What? Still want to know I'm losing?
Nah, it's about 3 to 457, brother. You still down in the 4. Dang, Custody to 454.
All right, bro. You have a good one.
All right, bro. Y'all be safe.
All right, bro.
You too, man. Damn.
I don't know too many women that sell drugs. Like
No. There's a lot of women that sell drugs, and the reason
like weed, just like straight weed, like a weed.
But
weed
let me
man
tell
is
you,
a woman.
They're unintentional drug dealers because they're paying like half the price for a bunch of weed because the weed man find the girl cute, so he giving it the same price that he get it for, and she just got all this weed, and then you get it from her. Because she's selling it for you for the same price that she got it from. So she intentionally becomes a drug dealer.
Hello?
Hello.
Hola.
Hola. Welcome to Cries Dummies podcast.
What's up? Oh, by the way, before we even get started, I'm a Patreon member. And
Okay,
I don't think I'm an audio listener, but I might be. I don't know. I just put it on YouTube. I put it in my pocket because y'all don't be posting the stuff on the screen. So... that's just a request.
I think we're gonna get to we got
a listener.
we got a new editor coming in, so we'll start sending them the stuff.
Oh wait, Key's gone?
Key? No,
Key's not our editor.
Key is not our editor.
I think you got it confused. Key is the eater of the podcast.
Oh wait, so he eats like y'all?
Huh?
Whoa. See, I knew he was gonna say that. That's
no, because I'm saying he's the eater of the podcast, so like
No, just stop.
I got a question for you. What's the weirdest what's the weirdest thing you discovered about your partner after y'all started dating?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So every time we would go out to eat, especially for some reason, the Cheesecake Factory, like, you know how like you can get your like dessert like on the side first, like if you're not gonna go in there to eat. Well, that's how it started, okay? I didn't think it was that weird. He got his dessert first. And then I was like so confused because I was like, we're about to go eat inside. I was like, whatever, I didn't say anything. So he eats it before we even ordered our food. And it's like our third date at this point. This is years ago, okay? And then he orders his food, we eat, whatever. I'm just like, bro, this is just a one-off. Then he orders another one and eats it. And I'm like, I've never seen this nigga even really eat desserts like that. So that was kind of weird. But then every single time, like to this day, well, not to this day, because like as of 3 days ago, he gone. But like he will order his dessert, eat that shit, and then order his food. And I just look at him and like, that's why like, I'm just like, this is so fucking embarrassing. Like, I feel like I'm with a little kid. Like, nigga, you're 28. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. Like, and then it's like, also, I hate niggas who eat dessert. Like, that's really weird to me.
No, you're crazy. No, you can't do that.
That's sweet as fuck. No,
Niggas can't eat dessert?
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, that's feminine. I'm not gonna, like, okay, I don't want to be that person.
You are, though, but go ahead.
What you eat? What you be eating? What you eat when you go to Cheesecake Factory? Like, what's your meal?
Other thing too, this nigga never listened. I hate Cheesecake Factory.
All right, what's your favorite restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I like Ethiopian food really, so I like to go to like Ethiopian restaurants. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't branch out that much like at restaurants. I'm not gonna hold you because I hated going out to eat with him. So like, I think he realized at a certain point I would never try to go out to eat with him.
Just because of the dessert thing?
It's embarrassing. Like that's my 12-year-old brother doesn't do that.
I don't think it's like I think it's actually kind of like he different. He different.
I do think it's weird getting dessert first. I just don't think it's a natural thing to do.
You don't understand the inconvenience of every single time you sit somewhere. You have someone asking for the dessert menu first, then ordering it. Then I don't think y'all like. It sounds like
wait. Did he smile? Did he smile when he ordered the dessert? Was he happy?
The worst part too is he always complained. Like he could never be satisfied. He would be like, I don't know, like it was a little too sweet. And then this fat ass nigga would order another one to go home.
Wait, he was fat?
No, he wasn't. That's the crazy thing. I don't know what he was like. I don't know what laxatives he took, what he did, but like, no, he wasn't.
Why y'all break
up?
Why y'all break up?
Because
Because obviously you stay with him after the fact. Yeah, so what was the final straw for you?
Yeah.
Well, okay, it was on and off. I'm like, it was really toxic, guys. This is like from 2018 to like 3 days ago. But there's like,
Oh, so it's still going. It kicked back up. If you say on and off,
no, because I had a 4 year like good like okay, not a 4 year, a 2 year good gap and a different relationship in between this. You know, I did good. I just had a relapse and it just happened in January. So like, I had a little setback, but I'm cool now because. Went out to eat and he did that shit again and I remembered. No, I'm joking. But no, it's done. It's actually like I'm gonna be a woman of my word. And I know y'all don't believe me and I know Pat's making some dumbass face. So I'm dead ass serious.
You know what? Fuck you.
You too, man.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, y'all too.
All right.
Damn, nigga coughed in my ear. Yo, what's up?
Yo, welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast.
What's the deal?
What up, what up? All right, we got a question for you. What's the weirdest thing you discovered about your partner after y'all started dating?
One day I walked into the bathroom to show her something, and I saw her taking a shit with her knees hiked up on the goddamn toilet seat like a fucking toddler.
I was trying to imagine this. Okay.
Did she get constipated a lot?
Bro, yeah, so I knew she used to have like digestive issues when she was a kid, but that shit got fixed. Like, it was fine by the time she was an adult. She said she just shits like that permanently now.
No. I ain't gonna lie, that should have thrown me off, bro. That should make me leave a family of 4. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing some shit like that, like, man, maybe these kids don't need both parents.
Like living together too. So I was like, do I really need to be with a weirdo like this? 'Cause what the fuck going on?
Nah, that's justified, brother. Nah, that shit weird as hell.
Wait, are you guys still together?
She gonna know. Yeah, we together.
Whoa. Why are you letting us talk about it like that?
Nigga, y'all not wrong. she listen too, bro. She gonna hear this shit. She be all right.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What was the conversation after that you discovered that, though?
I mean, I was just asking. I'm like, bro, like what is the reasoning for you sitting like that? Like, are you bored? Like, your legs hurt? You know, sometimes your legs hurt when you sit on the fucking toilet too long. He's like, nah, like, I've just pooped like this since I was a kid because I had stomach problems. It helps it come out.
Listen, bro,
like,
listen. When I say this shit sounds like a secret, I think she's gonna leave you when she hears this shit. Like, I think you might hurt her feelings that much. This shit sound like a secret, bro.
She ain't got no choice. She's stay home mom.
Oh, y'all got kids together.
Yeah.
Oh, she locked in. You can say whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, tell us another secret, nigga.
Nah. See, all right, be cool.
All right,
that's a funny one. I ain't gonna...
That's what I thought. Because a stay-at-home mom can get some stay-at-home dick too. You gotta be careful now.
You a sick nigga.
All right, bro. You have a good one.
All right, man. Y'all be good. Hey, what's happening, man?
Not much. Chilling, podcasting and shit.
I'm on phone and shit, sending texts.
All right, I got a question for you. What's the weirdest thing you discovered about your partner after y'all started dating?
Oh, brother. So, listen, man. Where you keep your peanut butter at?
In the cabinet.
In the cabinet, right? In the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm messing with this girl for like 2 months. Finally, we start dating, right? Let her come to the crib. I go to work. I come back, peanut butter in the fridge, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Maybe I put it there on some high shit, right? Next day, in the fridge again, bro.
You can't take it. You can't take it out of the fridge after it's already been refrigerated. Then you make it go bad.
Listen, bro. Listen. Why is it in the fridge in the first place, bro? You feel me? So I asked her. I said, "Yo, you put the peanut butter in the fridge, bro? Like, what's up with that?" She's like, "Yeah, I've always done that since I was a little kid." I don't know, but the rest of the night, bro, that shit just irked me. Like, it got under my skin, bro. Like, I was just laying in bed, like. I couldn't even lay next to her, bro. Like, I had to go to the living room. I slept on the couch that night.
What thoughts were running through your head exactly?
I'm sitting there like, who the fuck put the peanut butter in the fridge, right? I'm like, who does this? No, this ain't no normal person. She weird, bro. I'm gonna come home tomorrow and there's gonna be goat in the kitchen, just blood everywhere, bro. It didn't make sense to me. I had to let her go. I had next day, bro. I woke up, looked at her. I said, "Hey, like, I don't think this is gonna work out. You gotta go, bro." Questions asked. No questions asked. She was like, "Excuse me." I said, "You gotta leave. Like, we're good." She left my house. I blocked her on everything.
I have a confession to make, Pat.
You put your peanut butter in the fridge?
I haven't bought peanut butter in a really long time to like confirm this story.
Yeah.
But I do remember putting peanut butter in the fridge as a kid.
I think it's one of those things like hot sauce. Like if people put their hot sauce in the fridge, it's okay. But taking some shit out of a fridge and then putting it back into a warm area is dumber than anything that she did.
Really? You're not supposed
listen.
You spoil it.
Listen. Why are you putting it in the fridge in the first place? That shit gonna be hard to spread.
That is true. That was the problem I did run into, especially when you had the cheap bread too.
At that point, you might as well get the chunky peanut
Are
butter.
you with her?
No.
Why did you leave? What was the real reason you left? Or did
The
you leave?
real reason I left, bro, I couldn't trust her after that.
No, the real reason, bro. What's the real reason?
You want the real reason?
Yeah.
I missed my bitch.
All right, bro. You have a good one, man. Oh my gosh, bro.
No, that's crazy. So it's a side girl the whole time. Is insane.
How many minutes you got? Like the last one, maybe?
10 minutes.
Okay. It's funny that some of the people, the funnier ones, are starting to say call. I mean, they're saying yes. You talked to this girl before. It's funny. All right. This is you. This right here. You hear me, Pat?
Yo, what's the deal? Welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast.
What's up?
What's up? All right, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What conspiracy theories do you believe in?
All of them. Which one you want?
Just start.
The one you replied to?
Anyone, bro. You got to explain it, though. You can't just be naming some shit.
No, yeah, I feel you. Yeah. So I'll go with the one that you replied to first. Yeah, we all died in 2016. There's like no doubt about that. Look at 2015 and before, and then summer 2016. Because or Exhibit A, right?
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. What's up?
No. Go ahead.
No, yeah. So think about it, right? So when was the last time you knew everybody off of a double XL freshman class roster?
There was the one with 5EO and Lotto that I knew. I think that was 2017 or 18 after.
Yeah, but that's two people.
Okay, I feel that.
I can name you everybody off of 2016 right now.
Okay, that's a good point.
Go ahead, name everybody.
All right, so you got Kodak, Denzel Curry, Lil Dicky, 21, Uzi. Shit. Damn, that's majority.
All right, next.
You just said it. Okay.
He got debunked. He got debunked. Our Mike debunks you in 2 seconds. Go to the next one.
He could have just said Lil Uzi's verse. It would have got everybody. Go ahead, though.
Oh, designer. Okay.
Nice.
No, yeah. So yeah, everybody died after that.
Okay.
What would you?
Was at its all-time high.
What would you call right now then if everybody died in 2016? What is the life we're living right now?
It's not life. It's like a simulation. Like it's not even a simulation. Like this is just like autopilot for real. Cause you know, like, have you ever heard of like after you pass away, like your brain like plays like the moments for a while or shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it's some kind of like that, but it's just ever going. You feel me?
Hold on, we're about to talk to our producer real quick. Hold on, we're about to mute our mics real quick.
Yeah, wait, make sure our mics muted.
Yeah.
Okay, they muted.
Yeah. This nigga dumb.
I don't know if we should use this because I feel like other people gonna hear this, and then he gonna make more dumb people think just like this. And I feel like that's bad on us if we put that out there.
Should we gaslight him to think that we actually think this is
I don't want him to feel bad. I want him to be able to call back.
Bet.
Hi, I can hear your whole ass. You know you're not me, right?
You said
Yo,
what?
what's
Yo.
What's good, brother?
That shit was funny, brother. Not reality, man.
Good shit, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I was really going to come on here with some respectful shit for Pat because I really wanted to grill you.
Grill me. Go ahead,
man.
Me, bro.
Go ahead.
That makes the show even
No,
better.
not like that. No. Because I just feel like you are like a self-proclaimed hater, but I feel like I hate harder than you.
Okay, what do you hate?
You and Drake.
Me
You
and
saw my top 5 the other day?
No. Okay, what's your top 5?
Top 5?
Yeah.
You, Drake, Beyonce. I forgot the other 2.
So your top
But
3.
yeah, it's along those lines. Yeah. I forgot the other 2.
And what's that top 3 about?
Celebrities that shouldn't be famous.
I'm not famous, bro.
All right, bro.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what type of show you think this is, man.
Y'all know what I found out about brown liquor, like Hennessy, Don Julio, all that nasty shit?
Oh, what's that?
It make you shake your ass. I'm talking about it make you shake that motherfucker.
Wait. Key, are you listening to yourself right now? Because I'm trying to be mature and trying to like really help you out.
It make you shake your ass.
You
personally? But no. I didn't say I said you. Whoa. Oh damn! Hold on, that is fucked up. Damn, that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, who? Not me. What are you talking about?
But who are you talking about though?
No, so I was at a party recently, and bro, I don't know what it is with black people and why we like brown liquor. I just don't get it. But they had Hennessy.
White people like brown liquor too.
I never seen a white person drink brown liquor.
You gotta hang around, bro.
I like brown liquor.
You
like
drink
some
brown
Jack
liquor?
Daniels. They drink Jack Daniels and shit like that.
The first
That's whiskey. though.
Key,
I mean,
listen,
That's
Key,
brown liquor. I like Jägermeister.
Wait, Key. What I want you to do is I want you to recognize your faults, right?
Right.
You made a statement that white people don't do something, like a crazy statement.
Not that crazy.
And the first white person you talked to said that they do. So what does that tell you?
That they don't. That's one white person. It's a couple of them.
Whiskey? White people don't drink whiskey?
I don't drink whiskey.
It's
I
crazy.
know white people
Scotch
do.
and shit like that.
All right,
Scotch, that's all brown
different,
liquor.
Yeah,
Right, because y'all don't
type
like
of
Hennessy and shit
Trying to
like
get
that,
to my
right?
notes so I can move on.
Exactly.
Tweet of the week.
I like Hennessy.
Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week. Tweet of the fucking week. So I don't have to hear Paige say she likes fucking Hennessy.
Wait, I never finished my
I'm trying to
rant.
defend
I
myself.
never finished my
Go
rant.
ahead.
But yeah, we was at a party and everybody was real pissed off that they had Casamigos, and then like somebody went and grabbed like Hennessy and Don Julio, and they just started shaking ass. Like I'm talking about like crazy. Like,
Do you think it's that particular liquor or just the act of being drunk?
I feel like it's that particular liquor because when I drink tequila,
Like
or
you,
like
just
when I
drunk,
see,
you just drunk some tequila. We tequila
And I-
mentality we have here.
and I'm
How do you
feeling
feel
good.
now?
I'm feeling good,
But not ass shaking good.
I mean, I don't shake ass.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, if I
If you
drink
did?
brown, I'm more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm more aggressive. Like,
What is going on?
Like if I drink Hennessy, I'd be cussing out
Like
Pat right now.
when Popeyes and Don Julio were in a meeting, in that collab meeting, you were on there as their vision board.
No, I was the leader of the meeting. I was the board meeting. I was at the board meeting. I was the nigga telling y'all to do it.
All right, tweet of the week, man. Because the CIA got Key wrapped up in the fucking bundle. All right, somebody said, I'm gonna change the P word to. I feel like vagina is a better word to use.
Yeah.
Somebody said vagina is like a club. Some niggas get in free. Some niggas wait in line and pay. Some niggas pay extra for VIP to skip the line. And there's always some dumbass nigga that starts shooting in that bitch and fuck it up for everybody.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, that's facts though.
Is that fucking it up for everybody else?
Hell yeah, that's fucking it up.
How though?
The
Depends on
shooting
your
part.
standards. It
9
depends on-
months. I mean, it do depend on standards. It definitely.
Oh, we
depends
talking
on
about the
standards.
club or the other part?
Both.
We talking about
both.
that.
We're talking about
Yeah.
both. Shit.
Okay, yeah, the shooting part always fucks everything up.
Yeah, I get the literal term of like the shooting up the club. Like somebody comes to a party and they shoot up and they ruin the fun, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Now we talk about a girl. If this girl gets pregnant from another dude that I happen to be sleeping with too, how is it ruining the fun for me?
Listen, Mike, your club is closed at that point.
Yes,
the club is under renovation.
Well, it's supposed to be closed.
Yeah, it's supposed to be closed.
That's where the standards come in.
But sometimes they might invite people back. I think and then confuse it.
What we've been doing in here.
Be like, bro, I didn't shoot it up. Somebody else shot it up. Well, we gonna wait 9 months and find out. Like, damn, that's a long ass investigation.
On my life. And you still in the club. 4-5 niggas in the club.
If there's enough cameras in the club, that person should be going to jail, right? And he's out that person, you know.
Jail isn't
But
child
the
support.
cameras always don't get the right people, Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Some people shooting at the same time and you don't know
But I'm
who is
saying,
the real shooter.
in a perfect world,
Real shooter. Nigga, everybody the shooter.
No, but not at the end of the day. Who going to jail for it? For
The
18 years.
shooters.
Who getting 18 years?
The niggas shooting.
Correct, but if it's two people shooting at once, you got to wait 9 months to find out the real shooter.
Yeah, go on trial. It's a
100,
trial.
100.
Come on, man, you got to think
But
about
who getting convicted.
What if my goal was never, I didn't want to shoot up the club?
No, but that's
Huh,
not
what
the
do you
problem.
mean?
It comes in between of you getting to the club. Because if she got standards once she pregnant,
You
she
can't
not
go
gonna
back
just let
to
anybody.
accidentally
Mike,
shot out
you
the
can't-
club?
You can't go back to that club.
That's
yeah, you
fine,
banned.
though.
You banned, low key.
But that's fine. But a lot of people want to go back to that club. They saying this is my favorite club to go to on a Saturday night when I ain't got nothing going.
But I feel
So-
like if you're going to that club, I always have more than one club. Doesn't that say more about the person that only has?
Whoa.
Doesn't that say? What?
So you got multiple clubs?
Sometimes you
going to?
don't. Sometimes you don't.
I'm
Sometimes
just saying, if you do have multiple clubs to go to,
How many clubs you got?
right now,
Oh
I have one club right
He keeps jumping back from each metaphor to save himself. Like, yeah, I'm on this metaphor.
It's a private club.
Nah.
It's a private club.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in general, if I'm going back, if I'm going to one club, right, I'm having fun at this club. If that club happens to close, that club just closed.
But
like if I was putting all my bread in that one basket of that club, I should have like made a brand deal with that club, or is for the girl, I should have.
That's not how it works, bro. I feel like.
But you say you got a private club.
Now I have a. I'm just. This is all hypothetical anyway.
Right, you okay? Let's save them here. All right, so you at these. So I get what you're saying, but a lot of people don't think like that.
I get it. Okay,
you get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I understand from my perspective. Me, if it's more than one person in the club, I need to be the only person in the club.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it could have been some dudes in here last week, but when I get to the club, it don't need to be. I need to be the only person in the club.
So what makes you believe that you're the only person in the club if it was dudes in the club last week?
Huh?
What makes you believe that you're the only person in the club this week
You
when
can
it was
get a
dudes
vibe
in
from
there
the
last
girl.
week?
Key, and also, yeah, you get a vibe, but also I don't believe anybody. Like, at the end of the day, you can act surprised when something happens, but I'm not surprised by shit, bro.
What?
I wouldn't be surprised if I was married for 20 years and my wife had a boyfriend on the side the whole time and he was our Taekwondo teacher. My bad, Tom Brady. But it's just like, I wouldn't care. It's just like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
because you know
Like,
the game, though.
You just
respect
move
the game.
on.
You would care.
He'd be
No, I would
mad.
care.
He'd
I would
definitely be
care,
mad.
but not care to the point where I would think my life was over.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Or not crash out or be like, oh, that was like,
But
obviously I would be sad. That's my wife. And she was doing it with some 5'7" dude that can barely, like, his kick's not even like that. Like, he can teach Taekwondo, but I don't know if he could do it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, obviously you'll be hurt, but I know, like, I feel like when you go through stuff a little bit early on in life,
Yeah.
like with different stuff, and stuff is like way more than other stuff, like you start thinking like, damn, that shit could definitely happen to me.
And that
there's some
only-
people that think that it can't happen to them. That's where they get fucked up.
That too, and that only affects you if your world is built around that one thing. Like if
Yeah.
you know that you don't own anything technically, like nothing will affect you.
Yeah, but if you're
ever.
invested, then it's different.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
but
you part
even then,
owner, if you part owner of the club, like,
but even then, what can you do?
No, it do hurt worse when if you like a lot of people, if you don't feel like that, then you really ain't found the one.
Yeah.
Because I understand it now. Like when you in different situations, different women make you feel like a different way. Like there's been times I've been in a relationship where I just be like, damn, if she was cheating on me, this is what I would do. I'd be like, I'm done, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain women that come in your life, you just be like, okay, if she did something with him, I would only kill him and leave her. You know what I'm saying? I would
that's
just shoot her in her leg.
That's
it.
childish,
I'll
though.
keep
That's
her
So,
crazy.
Key, would you rather your girl cheat up or cheat down?
I wouldn't want her to cheat at all.
That's a good answer, but
that's what I'm saying. And if
he asked you, would you rather?
That's
That you got to answer.
One or the other.
Rather,
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'd rather her cheat down, but if she cheat up, either way.
No,
she didn't cheat.
I mean,
So you don't have to
cut all that shit out, man. Cut all that shit out, man. We keeping it real, man. I'm keeping it real.
I don't talk like that, so I'm not keeping it real with you.
I don't give a damn. I'm keeping it real. I know what I'm talking about.
He said, "Do you? If I tell you to stop talking, do you think it's wise?"
No, that is the craziest, man.
Craziest lie.
You always.
If I tell you to shut up, do you think it's wise to keep talking?
100. Do you think it's wise?
Don't say that. Don't do that.
Do you think it? But no, look, this is my only reason,
Don't
right?
say
So I get it. We live in a day and age where you can't say nothing, man.
No, you shouldn't say nothing.
But fuck all of that, man.
Oh, you're not getting no more than
Forget all of that, bro. You can say what you want when you want to say it.
Not on this show.
Because
nigga.
if you couldn't say it, you wouldn't be able to say it.
I promise you, not on this show.
So how am I able to say it?
Because we gonna edit the shit out of you. Say some dumb shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Soon as you, I promise you, Key, I'm gonna let you know off rip, and it goes same for Mike, and Mike is gonna act the same way with me. Jene, Paige, if y'all ever go off the rails on some Kanye rant and people ask me about you, it's fuck you forever, nigga. I never fuck with him anyway.
Yeah.
I always knew that he was a
Where's
piece
the
of shit.
loyalty, bro? Where's the groundbreaking morals,
No,
bro?
our loyalty. I think loyalty is to a point. Like if I come out, it comes out and says Mike done some like PDF file shit, right?
How'd you even say that?
I'm just saying though. I expect none of y'all should fuck with me, no matter how much we're friends with.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that. Like I don't want to be associated with anybody doing weird shit like
But
that.
yeah, the association won't be there, but that don't mean that you wasn't my nigga. And
I'm
that
not,
doesn't mean,
right, not saying
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I'm not holding nobody down through nothing. Like if I was Kanye's best friend, guess what? I would have woke up the next day not being Kanye's best friend.
But that's ridiculous though, because
it ain't ridiculous.
But what Kanye do to you?
Please don't. You should still
Let's stop
condemn
talking about something we're stuff we're probably gonna cut out anyway. Wasting time. How do you feel about people that cry on camera?
That shit is lame.
That cry on camera. It depends on like what. So like I like when people cry on camera when they didn't intend to cry on camera.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like they started off with like, hey yo, Mike was my brother, man. This was the best podcast ever. I can't believe I'm 78 and I got to do my podcast alone for the first time, man. That shit crazy, man. And then I post it because you're like, I'm just showing you the raw emotions. But if you click on that camera and you crying, bitch, guess what? I'm clicking off that motherfucking video.
Yeah,
you ain't getting no interactions out of me.
I think when it's intended when. Obviously, anybody can do what they want, boom. But this is just, I think it's just a little weird to me when, like, if you already started crying and then you turn the camera on just to record yourself crying and then post that. I don't know. It just seems very like because I've done videos about like just boxing and my journey and stuff like that. There's been moments where you feel like you're getting a little emotional or something like that. I just kind of cut the camera off and just make sure I'm okay to talk. Even in any situation, if I've been in an argument in a relationship, if I feel myself getting emotional, I'm gonna be like, hey, I need a minute before like I say something I shouldn't have said, type of thing.
There's nothing wrong with
but I think that's different in real life. To me, like crying, which. To me, the reason I have a problem with it, if you're crying before, is that means you're running away from that emotion. So like at some point, like to do that action of like turning on the camera, you have to take your mind off crying to operate the camera. Like your camera's not already on, so I gotta be like, okay, fuck, let me get my camera. Let me go to video, because they don't go right to video, go right to photo if you got an iPhone. So then you gotta click on video. Then like you filmed in 1080, let me bump this bitch up to 4K. And then the camera facing this way first, so then I gotta click. So at what point were you in touch with your emotions you didn't cry, so you stopped your crying at some point and continued it. So to me, you're like running from
How
the
you know
emotion.
they stopped crying though?
He said you
Pat?
gotta go by the
They could have
window.
kept crying while getting everything set up.
Bro, the
crazy,
people,
though.
the people I see cry and people that's in touch with their emotions, boy, they're not worried about no goddamn phone. I seen people cry over some shit and crash their car, bro.
Yeah.
So you telling me you could pull the camera out and
No,
record
I don't.
yourself?
I don't believe in
At a
that
good
shit. You know what I'm
angle?
saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
The
don't
focus
believe in
good,
posting
too?
yourself. But there's nothing wrong with showing you're vulnerable, like you said, like
Nah, definitely.
crying through the mix. But
yeah.
just to be crying for views, that's lame as fuck.
But it's different. It's different things. Like, okay, you on this video crying, and like, not to say it's none of my business, but like, there's a tragedy that just happened. You know what I'm saying, like that. But to like get on there like crying about like, and then then tell me a motivational speech.
Yeah.
Like if you get on there crying and then just be like, I miss this person, then I'd be like, damn, they got on there crying. They said they miss this person, but they're crying like. Sometimes you need to cry to get through. I had a rough day today. Like, man, turn this bullshit off.
And I think that's what I'm trying to get at. I think it's the crying that doesn't seem genuine, because I think when somebody records themselves crying, it doesn't seem genuine. Like I'm hitting this. I'm hitting this. I know I'm crying. I'm emotional, but I need people to see that I'm emotional right now.
Yeah.
Boom, hit this thing.
But tragedies, like if you was crying and you got a video crying, like you was in an LA house fire and your house just burned down and you flicked on the camera, you was already crying. Like it was a tragedy that happened that's making you cry, and you know this moment is crazy because hopefully it's a once in a lifetime moment that's happening to you. So you're just trying to capture your emotions. But to cry and then give me a motivational speech, fuck you.
No,
That's like that reminds me
man.
of I don't know if this is a thing. People like maybe more so like women would post selfies of themselves like sleeping in bed.
Yeah, the sleeping one is crazy.
What is that?
Huh? What do you mean? What is it? It's just
Like they just
not
act like
real?
they sleep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be like literally a selfie, just like.
What's the point of that?
But like Mike
I don't
said,
know.
when you can
A
literally,
moment.
Sleeping Beauty?
I shouldn't be on the internet. On the internet should be a time where you can hide if you're being genuine or not.
Yeah.
At least on the internet. So if on the internet I can see that you're not being genuine, that means you're so not genuine that I can see it through a post. Like the people that be like, I was about to buy my son some $500 outfits and some clothes to like revamp his closet. And my 2-year-old son turned to me and said, "Mom, use that to start your LLC." Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, bro.
You know what I
Tell
miss?
that little nigga mic up and say it live. Dude.
The one thing I miss about being like a kid sometimes, I think, is that time felt like it moved a lot slower. And I think because as a kid, you don't really perceive time that well.
Yeah.
And when you get older, it's just like every day seems like, damn, this day, you don't feel like you have enough time in the day sometimes. But as a kid, it's just like summer break felt long as hell.
Yeah.
You know, because you're just having fun not thinking about it.
Bro, time as a kid was probably the best time in the world. Like everything, the music, the food, the clothes, the money, like the relationships. Like life was just way better when you didn't have to worry about anything.
No, responsibility stuff.
But that's what it is though. Yeah. Because as a kid, time, it takes a long time because you're waiting on like these landmarks. Like, oh, my birthday, I get this. I get the new video game on my birthday. I know they give me that PlayStation 3 on my birthday. On Christmas, I know they give me that new cell phone, that new iPhone. Yeah. So you got like these things that you look forward to, and then you got to go to school in between. And you're like, damn, this shit kind of boring. Like, blah, blah. But as a grown person, boy, time moved fast as hell, and that shit hurt because this bill due on the 30th, and it's the 15th. Why did I just go to sleep and wake up and it's the 30th? And it's bill due? Like, what the fuck?
I think too, because every day is like a battle as an adult.
Yeah, man. Bro, I just literally, like, I was just driving. I dropped my son off. I took him to a doctor's appointment. I dropped my son off at school, and my car should just start acting funny. I literally spent $1,200 in 30 minutes. Like, just to get my car fixed. Didn't even know. Random ass Friday. I'm geeked this Friday. I don't know why, because I don't work no 9 to 5, but I was geeked this Friday because I feel the vibes from everybody else. Y'all turn up. I'm going to turn up too.
That's
like,
true, though. Fridays still feel like Fridays to me. I haven't had a 9 to 5 job in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And Fridays still feel like the vibes.
Y'all wonder why we moved the Patreon to Tuesday so we can like have some relaxation time, because Mondays still feel like Mondays to us. Like, no matter, I would say like most entrepreneurs, they work somewhere first and then become an entrepreneur. And like that shit always embedded in you. Like the time to wake up, like there's time, I didn't have to wake up early this morning. I could have woke up at, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock today. But I didn't. I still popped up at 7. Like, let's go to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing too. I feel, what times, if you guys had to pick a 9-to-5 job, what shift would you work?
First shift.
First shift, always.
And early as possible.
Early as fuck. I'm trying to get like 6 to what? What's that? 6 to 2?
6 to 3?
Because
6 to 2, 6 to 2.
Yeah.
I did 7 to 3 because most people in my department came in at like 9, but I always went in at 7 because I'm already up. And I did my lunch. I always hated when they say, "Oh, you have to take your hour lunch break." No, I'm eating my food at my desk while I'm working. This is not a lunch break. Like, I'm still working. Right. I'm not gonna leave the office for an hour and come back and then what?
It makes it feel longer.
Yeah,
it does. But depending on when you space out your breaks, you know what I'm trying to like. Let's just say you work at 6, you get off at 2, you take your break at 12, you get off at you come back at 1. Now you only got an hour left to work.
Yeah, that's called cheating the system, brother.
That's how you gotta live.
I get it though.
Some places only have hour breaks. Some places have like 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Some not 15, bro.
No, 15 is crazy.
I heard it's like the you get the 2 15s and a 30.
You get like a 15-minute break every 5 hours.
See,
that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, like legally. You have
so
to
they can really just like.
But you don't. Being an adult, you technically don't have to take a break.
You know who? But you know whose breaks don't really count for some reason? People that smoke fucking cigarettes.
Bro, they get away with
They get
anything.
unlimited breaks.
They get unlimited breaks.
Because it's so universal.
But I used to complain about that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't anymore because I don't feel bad. I'm like, take your break now because you're going to get a permanent one. They
don't got very long.
Nah, they ain't got really long, man. You take your time, brother. You're shaving life off.
You had posted something.
Me? Personally?
Yes, on your story. And it was talking about like about people looking too cool.
Oh, okay.
And people trying to look too cool.
Yeah. There was a post. Let me look it up because I wrote what's on top though. So it was just a picture like this, and it said basically it's a picture of a dude sitting down, and it's like basically those memes where like you gotta try to cross a bridge, and if there's a bridge, so basically the dude sitting down, he's sitting down on an idea, rock. And it's supposed to be a bridge that go across to get to the results. Mm-hmm. So idea to results. But being cool is not a bridge. So there's like a non-existent bridge there and it's labeled being cool. And then in the next one, it's like a bridge being created, but it's saying being cringe. And like a lot of people don't know, like when you start, if you're original, you authentic, when you start making content, that shit is gonna be so cringe. Yeah. You're literally practicing in front of everybody. Like imagine somebody telling you, like, hey bro, I'm about to teach you how to do it. I'm about to teach you how to play piano. But
piano.
That nigga Hispanic as hell. That shit make me want to throw up every time I hear that. I was drunk as fuck. But every time, like, I'm about to teach you how to play piano, but I'm about to put that shit on the internet and everybody about to see you learn how to play this shit. And that's what content creating is. But when we was first creating this podcast, our first 3 posts, I'm gonna tell you, we had like 6 likes. No, we had a 1 that went viral. But after that, we started to like, it kind of like normalized to like how you would start a podcast. It was 6 likes, about 2 comments, one of them from a bot, one of them from a burner account that I made just to make sure we weren't shadow banned. Like you get paranoid and shit. And then it was like 14 shares. So that means like 14 people said, I'm not liking or commenting on this shit. I'm sharing it in some group chat. So that means right there, when you get more shares and likes, that means somebody talking shit about you. I'm just keep it a bit. So you like, that's the type of shit you got to go through. And when I tell you, everybody that's talking shit about you, none of them are creating anything at all.
They don't do nothing.
Yeah, but then there's also a level I want y'all to know. That there are some trash ass people that like, people not hating on you, bro. That shit ass.
But I think I admire there is some content I see people make that's cringy to me, right?
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't outwardly bring them down to say don't do that because I honestly envy them because they have
some type of trigger.
Yeah, it's something that their self-awareness is not that great.
Yeah.
But it also is a tool because they don't really care about how stupid or goofy they might look, and they're allowing them to do more and keep shooting those shots until they might hit something that's not cringy and is successful. But sometimes I feel like some things that hold me back from even creating my own content, it's just like, oh, I don't like the sound of my voice. Still don't like the sound of my voice. Like, I'm just saying, it's weird hearing myself talk.
You don't like the sound of your voice?
No.
You got real like, oh man, have some more confidence.
No, I'm just saying though.
But I feel like, I
have confidence, but it doesn't stop me. It doesn't stop me from still creating content. Right. But just naturally, I just never really liked my voice. But I've kind of like blocked that out and blocked what. I think sometimes with content creation, people care more about the people that they know in real life than the strangers. So I'm almost like, when I create content, I'm creating content for like the strangers that might actually get value in what I'm doing or entertainment what I'm doing. Not really the people in my life as much.
Yeah. You know what I learned about creating content? Because this is a great topic.
Keep it making content so he knows. Yeah.
And the thing that helped me was creating the content for myself, because I've learned that getting attached to the fans or the family and shit, like when that shit go, you're gonna be depressed and you're not gonna have the motivation or the discipline to do it. But when I fuck with the song or when I fuck with the food review or anything like that, I mess with it. Yeah. And if you don't like it, fuck you.
But if you realize, like, if you think about it, because the one thing that can stop you is someone like commenting or someone not liking, and that hits a chord somewhere in your body. Like, damn, this person said something that I was already kind of thinking in the back of my head. So you kind of think like, damn. Like with me, you know what I'm saying? Like going through a weight loss and be like, damn, I kind of look chubby in this video. And all it takes is one person to say like, you kind of fat as hell.
Right down.
So you like, damn, you was right. That's what I thought already. Yeah. But then I lost weight, and then when you lose weight or you lose something or something happens or you show people something and then they still comment the same thing, you like, oh, you were always going to comment this.
It's just a hater.
Like it was always gonna be this. Like you were never gonna view my shit. You were never gonna repost my shit. Like it was never gonna be that. So like, why does it matter? And then sometimes you're gonna go get those fans again. Like if I told people from Pontiac that I was trying to start a podcast, like no shade to Pontiac, if I was telling people from Pontiac I was starting a podcast, they wouldn't support me as much as they support now. It's just reality. Yeah. Same thing with Milwaukee. If we was like, yo, I had somebody tell me, I always think about this, like no shade to the person, they know who they is, but I had somebody tell me, like when we reached 100, we had 100K on Instagram, we had over 200,000 people listening to us on audio, and at the time we had like 400K on TikTok. So it's a while ago. They told me we weren't the biggest podcast in Milwaukee. And my dumb ass believed it, like, oh shit. And I'm like, oh, why would you say that? Because I'm thinking like this is a person that never hate on me. Like, oh, what would they say? Oh yeah, this person, they had an article in Rolling Stone. So in my head, I'm like, oh damn, must be some podcast in Milwaukee that I don't know about. And so I looked it up and I found it on Instagram, and these motherfuckers was following 5,000 people, no shade to them, and only getting followed by 3,000 people on Instagram. And I'm just trying to say, like, some people are just like, it's their opinion, whether it's hating or not. Like they was always gonna think that. You can't let that shit affect you, bro.
All right, we gotta give your Super Bowl prediction, because after this segment right here, we're about to cut right to tomorrow when we shoot.
Yeah. Okay. So how many plays? I mean, what's the game?
Bro, it's 2025, man. All right, so what was you asking me?
Super Bowl prediction.
My honest one or just the legit one?
Just a Super Bowl prediction, whatever you want. It's okay.
Don't even think rig. Just give your.
Okay, don't think rig.
Yeah, don't think rig, because that's what I did. I fucked up.
I want Saquon to get him a ring. I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay. Why?
Because he come from nothing, and the fact that he has the opportunity to play for a Super Bowl and all the narratives he faced with the Giants, I fuck with the story. But I'm a Cowboys fan. I hate the Eagles.
Gene, you don't watch football, so who?
I haven't watched football all season. I got Philadelphia winning by 5 points.
I'm going to bet that. Obviously, y'all hearing this shit on a Wednesday. Yeah. When I tell you, as many fantasy leagues as I've been in and as many pick'em leagues I've been in, the person with the least knowledge about the sport is always gonna win because they're just gonna go with the fucking favorites and they just gonna go with
all vibes.
No.
It's all intuition.
I got family in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's like a little bit biased, but
I do not care.
No, you gotta pick somebody.
You got to.
She going Chiefs. Taylor Swift.
But yeah, I was gonna.
Absolutely not. Probably gonna say Eagles just because of Taylor Swift.
No, Paige, never, ever. That's a warning. I'm telling you.
You giving it too much attention though. Just let her pick. That's
it was just a joke.
It's not worth it though.
I love you, Taylor Swift.
I don't care. I love you, Taylor Swift.
Thank you. That's all
I love you, Taylor Swift.
say, I love you, Taylor Swift.
I love you, Taylor Swift. Chiefs.
Whatever you want, Taylor Swift.
Are we afraid of the Swifties?
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Oh no, the Swifties gonna come.
Listen.
I know it was a
They'll
joke.
come for sure.
But I'm more afraid of.
The Swifties are going to come for sure. If we say anything about Taylor Swift, the pod canceled. I'm gonna be in the ditch.
I'm a blonde with bangs. Of course, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. Come on.
But I'm trying to say who. I don't even want to say who has the most harsh fan base. I don't even want to get to that.
No, I mean, I think they like that though.
Yeah.
I think the Barbz is like the Barbz is tough. Like you gonna get bullied for a while.
Yeah.
The Beehive, you gonna get bullied for a while.
I think Beehive too. They have a more mature audience as well. Like it's like a lot older, but more people like Beyonce's been a legacy act. So it's not. I don't think Beyonce has a lot of our teeny boppers. This nigga talking to Mike like
we can't hear it, bro.
Oh, y'all can hear me? Yeah. Oh damn, my bad.
You don't have headphones. That's why.
The Navy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you who I'm most afraid of. I'm afraid of Jay-Z. Because like if I say something about Nicki, which I never would, I love Nicki. But if I say something about Nicki, I'm gonna just have a bunch of Barbz harassing me for 9 months until the next person makes a mistake. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z be getting shit off the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Jay-Z behind some shit and when LeBron behind some shit, like LeBron might trade me, bro. He might trade me to a different podcast, man.
Yeah, you're fired, brother.
It's luck crash Dummies now.
All right, here's to see if we were right or wrong in our Super Bowl predictions.
Hey, here are the results.
All right, we're back from the Super Bowl, and
we didn't go to the Super Bowl.
We were at the Super Bowl. Stop trying to be humble. Front row, or on the field.
Y'all know that one incomplete pass? I actually broke that up. Did that myself.
Where do you want to start with this?
Let's just start the Super Bowl as a whole. I just want to say something. The commercials are not it anymore.
I didn't see any commercials. I won't lie.
Okay, it's just too much star power. There's no. I think people are just using celebrities in their commercials, or they're just trying to be. They're just using too many animations, too much 3D, 4D, or whatever going on, instead of getting back to controversial commercials.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite commercial all the time is when this dude is going on a date with a woman, but he shows at the woman's house and she has a kid there. And he goes in her kitchen and opens some Doritos, and he's about to eat the Dorito, and the little kid come and smack him and said, "Don't touch my mama, don't touch my Doritos."
Oh yeah, that was a good. Yeah.
So it's like, ain't none of that no more. But I will say there was one commercial that got me, because I remember I always said like, damn, I hope one day they have a commercial where they give you a bathroom break, because they got all these commercials and nobody be like, hey, just go use the bathroom real quick, because usually that's what you do. But you don't want to miss no commercials during the Super Bowl, and then you don't want to miss the game. You don't want to miss a halftime show. You don't want to miss the halftime commentary about the game. So when are you supposed to use the bathroom? So it was finally a commercial. Somebody finally did it. Still don't remember the company, but somebody it might have been Charmin, but somebody finally did it, and
it might have been Charmin. Yeah.
It was only 30 seconds, and by the time I realized, like, damn, this is that commercial that's telling me, another 10 seconds had passed. So I had 20 seconds to go use the bathroom. So I panicked and I farted. And I was just like,
oh my gosh.
I was like, is that enough for you? Is that enough?
I didn't see. I was on the road, so I was just watching the score. I was trying to find out where to actually watch the game, because I don't have cable or anything. And then you told me Tubi. Everybody else told me Tubi. I was looking for one of the little sites.
I was trying to shoot you my YouTube TV account. I don't know why we don't share YouTube. I ain't got nobody else on there.
Bro, I feel like I have every subscription though. I have ESPN Plus.
I have ESPN Plus.
I have Disney because it's part of the package. I had Disney, ESPN Plus, and Hulu. That's the package.
Oh yeah.
Boom. I got Paramount. I got
Paramount's
DAZN.
fire. So that means you
got Netflix.
You ain't got Prime?
I got Prime.
Okay.
But where was Super Bowl? Was on none of those things.
It was on Tubi, I guess.
Yes, I had to download Tubi. I've never downloaded Tubi.
It was on Hulu also, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't see it on Hulu when I checked. You told me that. But anyway, the game was like
I
guess the game wasn't that like exciting though. It was like one to miss.
Yeah. It was definitely one to miss unless you've been like a big Chiefs hater.
Yeah.
Then it was like really nice.
Can we kill the narrative that the NFL's rigged now?
I don't know.
I knew I just hate having those conversations because I don't think the NFL is like rigged in the sense where it's like they have a master plan of this is the script. And I mean, there are people like any promotion. There's teams that would rather win. Mm-hmm. There are big market teams. They would probably rather go to any organization. They would rather it be a Lakers Boston Celtic final or whatever every year. You know, that type of shit.
The thing about it that's so messed up about the NBA and the NFL is that these referees, you act like these referees are getting paid millions. They're like six figures. They get bonuses sometimes for ref in the playoffs and stuff like that. But these guys aren't like they're the best in the world, but they aren't like rocket scientists. Mm-hmm. Like these are still regular guys.
Yeah.
And then they're watching the fastest sports in history. Like these are 6'7" dudes moving at the speed of light. And somebody always told me like there's a foul, a penalty in the NBA and NFL every single play.
Yeah.
So technically they could throw a flag every single play. Like there was like a controversial pass interference to where like everybody was thinking like, damn, they about to start cheating for the Chiefs again because it was like a terrible pass interference call. And by the rule, that was pass interference, but it shouldn't have been called pass interference. So technically, when you say like rigged and stuff like that, I do think it could easily be rigged, but are they calling real penalties? Yeah.
But I think that's the beauty of sports is the fact of human error.
Yeah.
Because it's another thing you have to kind of fight through. But let's just get to what everybody probably wants to really hear about was the halftime performance. Yeah. So that was actually the performance I heard.
Okay.
That I heard the day before.
Yeah.
I did say before the episodes before that he was not going to say A minor.
Yes, you're very wrong.
And then you were wrong also, and saying that he was going to perform the whole song. You said he's going to perform the whole song, and we were telling you that he only has 13 minutes.
Correct. And that was before he dropped GNX.
Still, he still wouldn't have performed the whole song no matter what.
I think he would have.
Nah.
If he didn't have GNX, yeah, I think he would.
No, he would. But I think people thought it was a little bit. To me, the sound sounded a little off. And I think why it might have sounded like quote unquote boring to some people, I think it was because everybody was really just anticipating. First of all, it was hyped up like crazy. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar always kills it with the visuals and the storytelling. That's him. That's his bag. He's really good at that. But I think people were just waiting for that part because I literally saw a lot of people's like videos in their stories saying when Drake, he said to say Drake, I hear you, that part, and then everybody was just going crazy. He said his name. He said his name. He said it. That was the part. So I can see why people may have thought it was like a little lackluster. Also, he performed a lot of his big songs in the last Super Bowl already. Like he already did that already.
I don't think it was lackluster. I just think it was the people that it was lackluster to. Mm-hmm. It just my opinion. No offense. It just wasn't for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it was for like people that love I love live rap. Like I love battle rap. So for him to do all those songs with no backtrack playing was crazy to me. Like I'm just enjoying that. Him switching to lyrics to make the lyrics rhyme because he can't say the lyric that rhyme because it was a cuss word. Yeah. So then he has to take the next lyric and then rhyme it with that. That's a talent in himself. And to keep the song moving and flowing, to tease the like, oh, I'm not gonna do it because of such and such, to kind of give you that antsy feeling like I might not perform this song because they are suing, like to give that illusion, whether that's true or not, whether he's gonna sue about that stuff or not, is like, to me, it was all the essence of, and then just to have like it's almost like it was like acknowledging America, like America is black, and then to have all those black people, because usually you see one or the other, right? You just be like, fuck America, we black, or it's we American, fuck you, you black. You know what I'm saying? So it's usually like one or the other, and it was dope to see like pro-black and pro-American like mixed in with each other, like. And to have the Uncle Sam there thing in front of Donald Trump, I think that's.
But I don't get
tough.
I didn't get a lot of the concept because obviously I had to read through like the the culture, some of the references, and like what people, because he never will come out and say this is what he meant by this performance. So everything, just like any art, is up for interpretation. But I saw this sentiment online as well, but this is not me saying I agree with the sentiment, but just kind of for conversation. Do you think when you're trying to convey a message, do you think it's best to be upfront with the message you're trying to convey, or do you think it defeats the purpose if it's a hidden something you have to go in and dig deeper and all that stuff to understand? Because if you're trying to start like a revolution or something, right? Like you'd want the revolution. Like if Donald Trump is there, it's like, nah, fuck Trump, this and that. You know what I'm just saying? Like if you're really on that side.
I feel like the message hits the people that he wants to hit it harder if they feel like everybody can't have the message.
Got it.
So it's just like when Theo Vine got on the internet and Twitter and he was just like, that halftime performance wasn't good. Like, you know, people got under theirs like, because you don't get it, because you don't understand like this. You know, people got on there like, man, go look at Prince, go look at Michael Jackson's performance, look at all the stuff that they had going on. It's just like, he was just trying to show hip hop in its purest form. Like, I'm not gonna have no backtrack. I'm gonna have all this movement. I'm gonna rap the lyrics. I'm gonna have like some, you know, he was rapping everywhere. He was moving everywhere. He could have let SZA do a song by herself. Usher did that before. Kind of like got off the stage and let somebody perform by themselves while he go get ready. He stayed on stage every single time in the same outfit all the way through.
So I get, then wouldn't the message be for the people that already understood it from the beginning? Because I feel like when you in rap, you kind of want to like, I don't know his goal of the performance. Is it to bring in more people to show this is the true essence, or to show the people that already know the true essence of hip hop already? Yeah,
I think it was almost. It's like almost like your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch me go be myself on the biggest stage possible. Like, I'm gonna still be me, still represent Compton, Cali, West Coast, Black America the same way I would in another spot. Like, I'm gonna take, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna change anything up I
also think people want people to crash out, because I do get, like, I can see it from both sides sometimes, whereas that in order sometimes to get your message across, you might have to hide it a little bit, because they're not gonna let you in the door if you're saying something totally left field or right field, whatever.
I mean, it's the reason why he get to say A minor.
Yeah.
If A minor wasn't a double entendre, he wouldn't be able to say it.
Well, did you see him wearing an A minor chain?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I didn't. Oh, yeah, I saw the A. I didn't know that was
what it was.
No, it's an A minor.
Yeah.
It's always funny. Kendrick does so much stuff like that where it leaves room for even stuff that he didn't mean to do that just happened to be coincidences. Yeah. That people would be like, oh,
Well, yeah, if you didn't know how to read music, you wouldn't really know that.
Yeah, and also the biggest thing that I learned is that people were going, just like you see in this performance, there's people halfway through the performance saying like, this is the worst halftime show of all time. There's people halfway through the performance saying this is the best halftime show of all time. So it's just like, this performance, people were gonna like go to their opinion or not. And I think a lot of people that have backed Drake and like been 100% Drake fans and hated Kendrick, they feel like now is a time for them like to rise out. So you saw a lot of that, and then you saw the people that hate Drake and they were gonna hate Drake no matter what. Yeah. You saw them rising and maybe saying, you know, this is the best of all time. And then some people saying it's the worst of all time, when it might have not been either. You know what I mean? It might have been like a really, really great performance.
I think also with this performance, it is different than most Super Bowl performances, because people are usually playing like their hits. Like everybody, like Usher last year, everybody knows, right? No matter what generation you're in, you know a lot of his songs. My Boo, everybody knows that song. So I think especially a lot of the songs on GNX, it was a good album, but it wasn't like, it wasn't, I wouldn't say super, super mainstream, where, because people are showing the crowd in the Super Bowl and stuff like that. And people need to realize too, is that those crowds are not like, it's not Kendrick's crowd. Like, I like the pop-out show better than I like the Super Bowl commercial. Yeah. It was just it was his crowd, and everybody, the energy was different.
I bet you did like a concert that was 2 hours and not censored versus a concert that was 12 hours.
But I'm just saying,
censored.
it's just the crowd though. Even if he said the words that he was allowed to say, even if he said every censored word, it's just the crowd is not there for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
it's different.
That.
It's just like, so it's like, it's going to always be a different energy at that game. I don't expect people that paid $4,000, $5,000, $8,000 for tickets to mosh pit, to jump up and down.
Like,
Like, bro,
you think this rich family from Philadelphia knows what euphoria is?
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
The beauty about the Super Bowl, half the people there are not even from the city, usually.
No, they're not.
It's just everybody from around the world.
That's what they were saying. It should have been Wayne in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that many New Orleans people at that Super Bowl.
Nah.
It's not like they give cheaper tickets to people in New Orleans. Like, those tickets are still hiked up. God damn, y'all crazy. Okay. Another thing that was weird about the Super Bowl. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Even though I like CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Which is who?
He's a safety for the Philadelphia Eagles,
Okay.
number 8. He's always controversial. He's a hard-hitting safety. He talks a lot of shit on the internet. He posted a picture of Travis Kelce, him talking shit to Travis Kelce, and said, should have stayed with that thick shit. It's a crazy
that's
line.
So crazy.
That's a crazy
But
line.
is that
bro.
him shooting his shot?
Should have stayed with that thick shit. She was on the field.
She was on the field.
She was on the field last night. Man, I like that situation tough for me because I feel like she be clout chasing so fucking hard with that shit.
I don't think it's her clout chase. I think is the blog pages that kind of like.
She did a fucking interview. She's been,
But she's a journalist though.
They haven't been dating for a year. Like, damn, journal something else. Find something else to journal about.
I think she's a journalist. She's a journalist. She
I
works
would
for
be
I Am
so. I
Athlete.
would be so proud. Like, if I dated, let's say I was Taylor Swift's ex, and like I did my first interview, but like once I see on the internet people say I'm living off this, like I'm trying so hard to do the next thing and kind of like push myself.
But then what do
away
you
from
do
that.
when people ask you the question?
Huh? I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about this new book called "Fuck Taylor Swift." No, I love Taylor Swift. That's the thing about me. I'll be scared.
So you're not. You're saying you love Taylor Swift, but then you're saying that about the other girl.
What other girl?
Kayla Nicole.
I mean, I like Taylor Swift music though. Kayla Cole got an album or something? Come on now, don't make it that. I don't not like the other girl. I just think like she probably has more talent that she needs to put out there. And not saying like her being down on the field during the Eagles game, like she might just so happen to know somebody for the Eagles or date somebody from the
She's
Eagles.
a journalist though.
Like,
she was there doing her job.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
it just seems like I think it was just the confetti blowing and stuff like that, especially because of her history with the person that was playing on the team. But I'm that type of petty. If I see my ex lose on the field,
yeah, man,
I'm blowing confetti into the camera.
let me do my due diligence, and I'm gonna look up a couple articles that she did.
She works for.
But okay, yesterday, you know how? So me and Mike did a little celebration yesterday. I don't know what we were celebrating, but we just got a bottle at a random club, right? So you left a little bit earlier than me. In that time that you were gone, someone sat down in our section. So I was just like, damn, like who is dude with the dreads? Like, he just kicking it and he was gigging. You just see somebody sitting in your section, but it was like more of an open concept, and I really didn't care. It's like, what I'm gonna do? Go up to a person and be like, oh, you gotta move? I hate people like that. Like, just let the person stay. And the person got up, finally walked away, and went against a wall. And then I hear the people behind me going, auntie crazy, auntie crazy. I go, auntie? So they go over there and they hype. They're like, come back over here, come back over here. They tell her to come back over here. And they start chanting, stud in the club. And then she started like gigging to it. In my notes, I just got stud in the club.
What is your affinity with studs?
Huh?
What is your affinity with studs?
She was dressed nice as fuck, bro.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie, I was asking her where she got the shit from. And guess what she said?
What?
I can't even tell you that, player. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Gatekeeping.
Man, shout out to her though.
Yeah. Anyway, we can end the pod here.
Just holding it down.
Well, thank you guys for watching Crash Dummies episode.
Why are you
193.
whispering to these dudes?
Because it's probably the end, so it's like you kind of get a little ear fatigue. So I'm like, I'm not trying to like raise the tone already.
Look at Mike taking care of y'all. He not stroking as hard as he did.
Anyway, appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon and YouTube. Follow us on our socials.
Yeah.
What else?
Just keep liking.
Oh, if you're in the Milwaukee area, Pat has a. If you're in the Milwaukee area, Pat has a comedy show coming up. So
No.
Pat has a comedy show coming up.
No, I don't.
So
None of y'all
if you're in the
invited,
Milwaukee and you want to come, DM us on.
DM him if you want to come.
DM, yeah. DM me.
Oh.
If they want to come, on to their show.
Yeah. If you want to listen, if you want to pop out at the show, and you serious about it, let me know. You can actually DM me, and I make sure you get there because I want to get more people there that watch the podcast than people just trying to find something to do on a Friday or Saturday. Yeah. So let me know. This is gonna be the first one. It's gonna be a different type of comedy show. Y'all gonna enjoy it a lot. It's gonna be a lot of.
It's very limited because the space is very small, so it's gonna be like maybe 50 people.
It's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of crowd reaction, a lot of crowd interaction. So just let me know, big bro. No brokies, please.
Are you charging?
Huh?
Are you charging?
No, I just don't want no broke people. No,
okay.
Throw off the aura. Might make me sick or something.
All right, y'all. Peace.
I smell somebody got degree on only one armpit in here.